Okay, so I've done a little upgrade on the model. Hopefully, some of the new outfits will look good. They'll probably look terrible, to be honest, but we'll wait and see. So, let's just go straight into this without much delay. We are getting back to Starfleet Academy. Switch the mouse over. And I think we've got everything up and running. Yep, let's just get the Twitch settings up on my screen. So where were we? Oh, let's see. Continue.
Welcome back again, cadets.
Ah, Kurt.
Our intelligence believes that Governor Kumos, the Klingon commander behind the attack on Pascal 2, is acting without the sanction of the Klingon High Council. On top of that, there's been a battle between one of the Romulan warbirds that raided Pascal 2 and two of our ships, the USS Demeter and the USS Alexandria. Unfortunately, the Demeter was destroyed in the battle. The Romulans' warp engines were damaged as well. You will
Oh,
join
it's
the
cloaked, isn't
Alexandria
it?
and the USS Rutherford in their search for the damaged Romulan. If we're lucky, we'll catch her before she can repair her engines and warp out of the system. Good luck.
Now, if I recall
Captain's log,
correctly,
Stardate
I need to reroute
3551.3.
power to sensors.
We are on a mission to intercept an intruder into Federation space, and we hope learn more about the reasons for the Klingon-Romulan invasion.
Course laid in, Captain.
So what was it again? Was it
Photon
control?
torpedoes are not available,
No,
Captain.
Shift W. That was it. We're gonna go straight to yellow alert.
Call system.
Captain, the commanding officers of the Alexandria and the Rutherford are standing by.
Captain, I have a theory on how we might find the Romulan.
Go on.
Space is not completely empty. There are still atoms in space, distributed evenly by the Big Bang. However, a cloaked ship would mask these atoms and register as a perfect vacuum. A single ship would take weeks to scan even a small area of space, and they would detect more anomalies than genuine readings. However, two ships with all power diverted to sensors could serve to eliminate anomalies while a third ship searched. We might find the Romulan in hours, maybe minutes.
Lieutenant McGee, pass on Mr. Sturck's plan to the Alexandria and the Rutherford. We'll conduct the search. They'll remain on station.
Yes, sir.
So what was it to go to other?
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead.
There we
Captain.
go.
What is it, Mr. Sturck?
It could be an anomaly, or it could be the Romulan. We should try to localize our search.
Course laid in, Captain.
How do you do it?
A
Is
sensor
it
anomaly briefly
two?
appeared ahead, Captain.
Sensors. Let's bring it up to. Oh, we
A
can go
sensor
up to
anomaly
max.
briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
Yep, we've got plenty. So.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
Oh. I can just walk.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared to starboard, Captain.
Oh.
These are the remains of the USS Demeter. It was destroyed by a barrage of Romulan plasma torpedoes. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared to starboard, Captain.
Oh, what's starboard? I don't know.
A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
Right. Where are you? Come on
A sensor
out.
anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain. A sensor anomaly briefly appeared ahead, Captain.
We're at full speed.
Captain, we found the Romulan.
The Romulan is decloaking, sir.
The Romulan has gone into warp, Captain. Captain, 2 Klingon D7s
Oh.
have just warped into the system.
Captain, we're being hailed by the Klingons. Audio channels only.
Hail 4.
Klingon vessel, you are in violation of the Organian peace treaty. Surrender at once.
We Klingons do not know the meaning of that word.
They're not talking, Captain.
Forward shields have been hit. Forward shields are critical, sir. Forward shields are critical, sir.
Oh. Get in behind you. Slow down. I do not want to get hit. Oh. Oh, that was easy.
Forward shields are critical, sir. Forward shields down to 50%. Forward shields are critical, sir. Shields are 50%.
They're not talking, Captain. I'm receiving a message from Starfleet. We're to return to Starbase immediately.
Course laid in, Captain.
So, I clearly messed that up.
Captain, the warp drive is not...
Forward shields online. Forward shields repaired.
Needed more energy.
Captain, I'm getting a transmission beamed on all channels from Klingon space.
Oh.
I am Kumas of the Hansnar province. We have ended the insurrection in Intach, uncovered a Federation sensor system used to spy on our worlds, and humiliated the Federation's fleet at Pascal 5. I will not compromise the security of Hansnar province. I will not bow to Federation pressure. No one will deter us from our right to act as we please to pursue the greater glory of the Klingon Empire!
Hailing frequency open.
Mission accomplished.
How'd
You've
that go
done
wrong?
exceptionally well on this mission. Dealing with a cloaked Romulan ship is one of the most difficult tasks you'll ever have to face.
Oh.
Cadet's log. I was looking for Captain Sulu
So
reports and possibly get some
poorly
information on the Gordon
made.
and Robin situation.
But like I said last time, it's a creation of its time.
But I said it couldn't
Ah,
be,
Chekhov.
Captain. He was commanding the Enterprise at the time.
Sir, my report, sir.
At ease, cadets. Commander Chekhov, meet David Forrester. He just might be what you're looking for.
Ah, nice to meet you, Cadet.
And you, sir. I didn't know you were teaching at the Academy.
He's not really an instructor.
I'm here to develop some new simulator missions. I've had a few unorthodox ideas. By the way, Cadet Forrester, do you know your way around the simulated neurofeedback bipolar resolution assimilator?
Well, I was in the top 10% of my computer class, sir.
Tell me, Cadet, do you know what a Cossack is?
Well, I think they were horsemen. On the Eurasian continent of Earth in the 18th to 19th centuries, sir.
That's good. Very good.
Excellent. You might be exactly what I need.
Commander Chekhov needs some help with his simulation testing.
It should be a simple task for such a well-informed student as yourself. Report tomorrow to the science lab.
Commander Chekhov, sir. I think I found the problem right here.
Ah, yes. Well, it's not really the problem. It looks to
Cadet's
me...
log supplemental. Well, I solved a tricky recursion problem in the Romulan cloaking simulation, and my fate was sealed. Commander Chekhov asked me to assist him on a regular basis. I do have to admit, though, it's pretty amazing to see the simulations from the inside. as well as from the command chair.
We have a serious
Oh,
problem
and
developing
you're
on the
back.
Galactic Rim. Unknown raiders have been attacking freighters in the Montgomery and Churchill systems. You will patrol 4 systems: Mountjoy, Montgomery, Allendon, and Churchill. Start with the second planet in each system, then proceed to the next. When you've patrolled all 4 systems, return to Starbase 11. Good luck.
Captain's log, Stardate 3101.7. A mysterious raider has attacked shipping along the galactic rim. Starfleet has ordered us to patrol the area in the hope that we will be able to uncover the raider's identity and stop them once and for all.
Course it in, Captain.
Right, let's just go straight to red alerts, because why not? There's almost no need to not be at red alerts.
Entering the Allendon system.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the freighter Motherlode in the Churchill system.
Oh.
It's under attack.
Course laid in, Captain.
We have confirmed our approach on Allendon 2.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Alright, let's find out what's going on.
Entering Churchill system.
I have an open channel to Captain Norton of the Motherlode.
Motherlode.
Will you please stop these fools from attacking my ship?
We'll have a talk with them.
Hail 3.
Captain Kestel of the Pinter's Folly is responding to our hail.
Open a channel.
Thank goodness you're here, Captain. That ship is a pirate vessel. Its hull is shielded to prevent sensor readings, obviously because it's carrying stolen cargo. This man's ship must be impounded, and he must be put on trial for murder.
No response. They're not
Murder.
Captain Norton on subspace.
Okay.
Right. I heard what they said. If they had bothered to check our flight plan, they would have found out that we're carrying a cargo of dinobite, which creates an energy field that scrambles sensors. We had to equip a special module to navigate while carrying this cargo. Do you know how much these modules cost? Captain, your ship's sensors should be powerful enough to get through the dinobite and confirm that we are not pirates. Please scan us, then inform these people that if they fire on us again, I'll make damn sure that they lose their license to carry cargo in this sector. Do I make myself clear?
Right.
The dinobite that the Motherlode carries still interferes with our scans at this power level.
So, B, engineering, sensors, scan.
I am able to penetrate the hold. They're carrying a cargo of dinobite, which naturally blocks sensor scans.
Dinobite is listed in their cargo manifest, Captain.
Oh.
No response.
Captain Kestel, we just scanned the Motherlode. Its cargo is dinobite, which blocks low-powered sensor scans. We have no evidence that it has done anything wrong. Now, I suggest that you power down your weapons before I impound the lot of you.
Well, are you sure he isn't a pirate?
Unless you have any other evidence against him. There's nothing to suggest that he is anything but a hard-working freighter captain like yourself.
I am sorry, Captain.
I suggest that you talk things over with the Motherlode. You owe him an apology, at the very least. Tempest out.
Hail the Motherlode.
Norton is waiting.
Thank you for your assistance, Captain. Unfortunately, for some mysterious reason, we're way behind schedule. So if you don't mind leaving us to go about our own business, we'd be much obliged.
No response. They're not talking, sir. No response. They're not talking, sir.
Well, that was a thing. So, Churchill 2? Is that the one, or do we need to warp again?
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Yeah.
We have confirmed our approach on Churchill 2.
Course laid in, Captain.
I was just getting the wrong things.
Entering the Montgomery system.
I need to get that cursor out the way.
We have confirmed our approach on Montgomery 2. Captain, I'm getting a distress signal from a freighter in the Laurier system. It's under fire from an unknown alien ship.
Let's go straight over.
Captain, I am detecting an alien vessel in this system. It is attacking a freighter. The alien
Oh!
has ceased its attack and gone into warp. Its course should take it to the Walpole system.
I remember this design. Oh, it was like a butterfly. I don't know how else to describe it.
System. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
This is Captain Forrester of the USS Tempest. Identify yourself.
I am Caldos, captain of the Venturi ship Retaliation.
Captain, I have the entry on the Venturi from the ship's computer. The Venturi are Federation members. Their star is dying, but the majority of the populace have refused to immigrate. They have complained that the Federation aid is not sufficient to meet their needs.
Your attempts at aiding us were insulting. When Earth and the Federation first came to us, we welcomed them as brothers. We shared our wisdom and our resources with you, but in our time of need, you gave us nothing except sympathy and a few meager handouts. Sympathy does not revitalize dead soil or dying oceans.
The Venturi do not understand the difficulties they face. Planetary revivification is even more complex than terraforming.
We outnumber you, Captain. Lower your shields and beam over your surplus dilithium crystals, or I will be forced to destroy you.
Captain, the Venturi are not known for having their own starships, and that ship does not match any known design. Therefore, it must belong to another alien race.
Changing background noise was so dramatic that time.
The Venturi are an old and honored race. Isn't piracy a rather humiliating way to continue your traditions? The Tempest will surrender its dilithium. Just give us a few minutes to remove it from our stores. The Venturi aren't a race of warriors. Do you expect us to...
Let's go with the first one.
At least our race will survive. Once we can pay for the aid that is required, the Venturi will once again walk among the stars. You have 20 seconds to lower your shields for transport of the crystals, or we will fire.
Wow. Oh, too far away. Let's get the cursor out of the way.
No response. They're not talking, sir.
Oh. Oh.
Forward shields have been hit. Life support system.
During the course of your mission, your ship was lost.
That's why you don't ram
Automatic
something.
Failing grade. I'm afraid you're going to have to repeat the mission. Your score is inadequate.
Yeah, we heard that before.
We have a serious
Captain's log.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering the Allendon system.
B, engineering, sensors.
I'm receiving a distress signal from the freighter Motherlode in the Churchill system. It's under attack.
Course laid in, Captain.
We have confirmed our approach on Allendon 2.
Entering Churchill system.
An open channel to Captain Norton of the Motherlode.
We have confirmed our approach on Churchill 2. We have confirmed our approach on Churchill 2.
Let's scan it first.
To penetrate
I have Captain Norton on subspace.
Captain, would you mind telling me why you scanned our ship without hailing us first?
We were trying to investigate the situation.
Denabite is listed in their cargo manifest, Captain.
Captain Kestel, we just scanned the mother load. Its cargo is Denabite, which blocks low-powered sensor scans.
We
have no
just
evidence that
skipped
it has
all
done
of it.
anything wrong. Now, I suggest that you
But I
power
do
down
like
your
there was
weaponry
that little
before
bit of
him kills
dialogue.
a lot of you.
Well, are you sure he isn't a pirate?
Let's
suggest
skip that. Hail.
Captain Norton is waiting.
Thank you for your assistance, Captain. Unfortunately, for some mysterious reason, we're way behind schedule.
I don't know.
So
I
if
kind
you
of
don't
sped
mind
that
leaving
along
us to
for
go
you.
about our own business.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering the Montgomery system.
Oh,
Captain, sensors cannot adequately scan the object at this range.
We have confirmed our approach on Montgomery 2. We have confirmed our approach on Montgomery 2. We have confirmed our approach on
Oh.
Montgomery 2.
I pressed that too much.
I'm getting a distress signal from a freighter in the Laurier system. It's under fire from an unknown alien ship.
Captain, I am detecting an alien vessel in the system. It is attacking a freighter. The alien has ceased its attack and gone into warp. Its course should take it to the Walpole system.
I have the freighter Leipzig on subspace.
Course laid in, Captain.
Hail, Lipsy.
Captain, thank you for your assistance.
I didn't get that last time, did I?
A pleasure to help.
Look, I've been piloting the Rim for a few years now, but I've never seen anything like that ship that attacked
Is that because I sped it along?
It was big. Very big. 2 wings that fold up butterfly fashion, warp nacelles in each wing, and some sort of high-end disruptor. Captain, you gotta track this thing down and put it out of business before it hits anyone else. Our sensor log indicates that it warped the Walpole system. I'd start searching there if I were you.
No.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Right, let's do this a bit better then. And we'll try to
Entering the Walpole system.
do the different one.
Captain, I am detecting an alien vessel in the system. It is... There's... The Venturi...
We out.
The Venturi are...
You have 20 seconds to lower your shields for transport of the dilithium, or you will find out just how warlike we can become.
I don't know. Oh.
Forward shields and prevent shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Forward shields online.
Oh.
We've completed
That's
repairs
not
on the
good.
tractor beam, sir. Lower shields have been hit. Lower shields repaired.
Oh.
Starboard shields have been hit. Starboard shields repaired.
Right. The engineer... No. B1.
Damage control is working.
Shields and...
Control is working on them.
Phasers inoperative, sir.
Oh.
Damage control is working on them. Forward shields
Shields and phasers.
Upper shields repaired.
Right, let's back up a little bit.
Upper shields have been hit. Upper shields repaired.
B1, and we want the
Phasers ready, Captain.
holes to be worked on as well. Right. Now let's go back forwards.
There is nothing unusual to report.
Upper shields have been hit. Upper shields repaired.
Okay, we got to the end of that at least.
Entering the Mount Joy system. Phasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders.
Oh, full speed ahead.
We have confirmed our approach on Mount Joy 2. We have now confirmed the approach on all assigned systems. We have completed our patrol, Captain.
That wasn't too bad.
Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished.
Congratulations. You have dealt with overwhelming odds in a manner consistent with the best traditions of Starfleet.
Yeah, I've heard
Well
this
done,
before.
cadets. Your actions have brought the Venturi out into the open. It has not, however, ended their raiding, nor have you discovered the source of their technology. We'll be continuing that part of the scenario in our next mission.
So let's continue on.
Rothro's speech today. He really pushed the follow the regs, be a good little soldier idea.
You're right, Frank. It's easy to pay lip service to the regs, but when you're out there, the best captains have to play by their own rules.
Look at Kirk. He broke the regs all the time, and look where that got him.
Yeah, he was brought up on court-martial charges.
And he came out of it just fine.
But because of the court-martial, he was demoted from admiral to captain. I do not believe within human culture that is considered to be just fine.
David, when you're a captain, won't you want some flexibility?
No. I think everything I'll have to deal with is probably covered in Starfleet regs.
Look, David, regulations like the Prime Directive are fine for the idealists in the Federation. But if Starfleet faces an overwhelming threat, then we need to do whatever is necessary.
Magia is absolutely right. The Federation expends too much of our resources coddling all these uncivilized races.
Federation is not hurting for resources. You're right, we need to be careful with our resources. Yeah, we're not hurting for resources at the moment.
Hurting for resources.
Forrester, these other races don't value the same things we do. They don't deserve the
Space racist.
give them.
Which other races would these be, Frank?
The Klingons, the Romulans. Those races are aggressive and vicious. And here we are, still trying to keep the peace with them.
I agree with Milan. If it had not been for the Organian Peace Treaty, we would have seen the complete destruction of the Klingon Empire.
Why are you taking this so personally, Magia?
I don't want to talk about it, David.
Come on, Magia. We're all on the same side here. You can tell us.
Yeah.
My home was
Well, when I
attacked
was a
by
child,
Klingons.
I had friends who were in the massacre on Lursen Prime.
But that was before the peace treaty. I understand what you're saying. That doesn't apply to today. That's harsh.
But that was before the Organian Peace Treaty.
Klingons, Organians. I'm really not up for this kind of debate. I'll see you guys later.
And yet you were egging it on. Yeah, I have some things to do. I'll see you tomorrow. I ain't got a minute.
Bye, David.
Jeff, you got a minute?
What's up?
Performance. Let's talk about faith.
Look, we need to talk about faith.
Is that what this is about? Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I really gotta be going.
Oh, maybe I should have gone for the other one.
Venturi raiders have stepped up their campaign against Federation sectors on the Galactic Rim. We're going to try to stop them. The Venturi have been using the Abyss Nebula as an escape route after their raids, using special transponders to navigate within the cloud. Your assignment is to enter the nebula, go to the Alpha CN625, Beta CN625, and Gamma CN625 systems. Find each transponder and disable them. When all transponders have been disabled, return to Starbase 23. Be warned, cadets, that the heavy ionization in the Abyss Nebula reduces the shield and sensor integrity to 1/3 of their normal effectiveness. Good luck.
Okay, so we need sensors and shields.
Stardate 3158.3. We are about to set course for 3 systems in the Abyss Nebula. Systems that are being used to cover Venturi raiding operations. Our assignment is to disable the transponders that the rogue Venturi are using to navigate in the nebula.
So, we will... So... And shields. Oh. AR... No, we'll go with yellow for now. Just so we've got that little extra energy wiggle room.
Captain, the warp drive is not online.
If I go to green, then yellow, will that still be at... Yep. So, we'll save the... where it's at, so... We'll stay at green. Oh! I forgot cinematics were in missions like this. I thought it was just the... crew.
Entering Alpha CN625 system.
Oh.
An alien ship is within weapons range and closing.
Incoming message from the Venturi captain.
To prevent loss of life to my crew, I offer my unconditional surrender.
Lucky torpedo shot.
Power down your weapons and prepare to be beamed over in groups of 3. You will be held in our brig until we reach Starbase 23. I want the location of your home base. Request power down your...
Your terms are acceptable. Our weapons are offline.
That works.
And our crew is available for transport.
Beginning transport sequence. There isn't a large crew. It shouldn't take long. All Venturi crew members are now aboard, Captain.
It would appear
That
from
was
the
quick.
size of their crew that the Venturi ships utilize a great deal of automation, Captain.
Oh.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Okay, so that's out of the way. Oh. There we go.
Course laid in, Captain.
Oh, green. Oh, no, I've got enough energy. Never mind then.
Entering Beta CN625
I do hope the volume isn't a problem, because it's deafening me, but I know I've got OBS set up for it to be lower. No.
Message from the Venturi
Will not surrender. We would rather die. Our cause is worth the sacrifice. Shaf is on our side.
Oh. No, 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 no. Now, did I lose my nacelles altogether?
All the transponders from Beta CN625 have been disabled.
Course laid in, Captain.
Okay, lower that. We'll wait a moment for things to be repaired.
Phaser's ready, Captain.
Captain, there is nothing there we can transport.
Energy... Oh, I forgot, there's emergency power. What did emergency power do? Did it just give me a boost of energy for a while? Oh. That's the cells being restored a bit. I think the hull should... go orange soon. It would be nice to hear what people think of this game at the moment, because it is an old game, but I think it's probably the only one of its kind in Star Trek. Yeah, we've got Star Trek Online, but online is very... what's the best way to put it? Its gameplay feels very different to this. But I think we can safely say that we wouldn't have online without this. Oh, there we go.
Phasers are online again, ready to fire on your orders.
Nearly back up to full power. Oh. Okay, we'll reset that. Energy. Let's get emergency power on. And then warp. Why do I feel like the ones I transported cause me trouble?
Captain, there are strong radio sources in the nebula. I cannot pinpoint their location because of the sensor interference, but I would speculate there is a major Venturi presence here.
Entering Gamma CN625 system.
I am Conovan of the 5th Venturi Honor Guard. We demand your immediate surrender.
Your ship doesn't look like gonna ask for a surrender.
Not a chance. Cut the rhetoric, Conovan, and surrender now. Can't we resolve this peacefully? The Venturi always had a reputation of being a peaceful race.
Al-Shaf has shown us a new way. Our race has wasted 10 millennia watching others achieve glory.
And we got religious
When the other
fanatics.
races of the Federation talk about us, what do they say? That we are pitiful and old, barely alive on a dying planet, soon to be forgotten. Al-Shaf has shown us that we can be strong. And now, we will show you our strength. There will be no peace.
A Venturi medium cruiser is approaching. It is within weapons range.
Oh.
Within weapons range of a Venturi base.
Oh.
Life support at 50%. Warp drives are fit as a fiddle now, Captain.
Oh. Back up.
Base looks pretty beat up. They may want to surrender now. Captain.
Captain, the Universal Translator chose a particularly crude term to describe his unwillingness to talk with us.
I want to know what the translator used. Like
We
said.
offer our unconditional surrender.
Surrender accepted. All Venturi ships will stop firing. We refuse your surrender, just as you refused the surrender of your victims. Surrender
Nah. Starfleet.
I agree to your terms.
I'm beaming a landing party to their command center. No resistance reported. The station is ours, Captain. Captain, the base looks pretty beat up. They may want to surrender now.
Where is it? There we go. Oh wait, that one shot, not...
Transponder has been destroyed, Captain. Transponder has been destroyed, Captain.
Oh, and you. That's better.
Has been destroyed, Captain.
And... Oh.
Course laid in, Captain.
Can I go the warp if I go the green? No. Oh. Let's keep emergency power up. So, let's get rid of impulse repair, shield repair, sensors. And can we warp? There we go. Just needed a little bit more.
Hailing frequency.
Mission accomplished.
Congratulations. You have dealt with overwhelming odds in a manner consistent
Listen.
with the best traditions of Starfleet.
Yeah. Right. So, what's next?
Cadet's log. Last week was a really hard one, but I feel my crew's performance is beginning to improve. Corn. Corn.
Hi, David. What's up?
Weren't you supposed to be studying the nav sims tonight?
I studied a couple hours and I needed to take a break.
Your scores in the simulator haven't improved that much.
I'm not failing.
But you can do better. Your work is bringing down the whole team.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to study nav protocols for 3 hours before our next mission. Corn, what's wrong?
Look, it's like this. If I don't try hard, it doesn't matter if I fail.
Oh.
But if I study hard and I still don't make it.
What's going on down there? Oh, I had a cat trying to grab my foot. Lame excuse, you're a loser. Well, the rest of us, you know, we're doing our best, and we're getting nothing from you.
What about the rest of us? You know, we're doing our best, and we're getting nothing from you.
Look, David, I can't guarantee anything, but I'll try.
Good. Cadet's log supplemental. Not my best moment as a commanding officer.
Oh, the guy deserved it.
The actions of the Venturi raiders are not popular with the majority of the people on Venturi home. Several Venturi diplomats are aboard the USS LaGrange. You will escort the LaGrange to Omega 12300, which the diplomats report is the headquarters for the Venturi raiding force. There, they will attempt to negotiate a settlement. There is a problem. Omega 12300 is beyond the galactic barrier, a mysterious energy field that encompasses the known galaxy. You will have to penetrate the barrier in order to reach the Venturi. This is an extremely dangerous area that's known to have dangerous side effects on some of the people traveling through it. So be careful.
I forgot about this one.
Stardate 3221.6. We are scheduled to escort the USS LaGrange to the Venturi stronghold outside the galactic barrier in order to negotiate a settlement to the Venturi crisis.
Oh, is that another ship there?
Three Venturi ships just came out of warp.
Oh.
They're coming at us on an attack vector. Correction. They're attacking the starbase.
I definitely forgot this mission. I feel like I remember some sort of fight being near a starbase, but... Oh, the starbase has a crap ton of phasers, doesn't it? Oh, there we are. Oh, rotate around.
All Venturi ships have been destroyed or disabled, Captain. Starbase 23 is secure.
But we lost the LaGrange.
Captain, an instant before the LaGrange was destroyed, I sensed something. It was as if I was in a mind meld with someone who was experiencing a sharp pain.
You think there were Vulcans on the LaGrange?
There were no Vulcans or individuals with known psi talents aboard the LaGrange. What I sensed seemed like it originated far away, farther than my mind could comprehend. It was a mind of great power.
Incoming message from Starfleet, Captain.
Let's hear it.
With the destruction of the LaGrange, our peace mission is over. However, we do know the location of the Venturi base. Your new orders are to proceed to Omega 12300 and reconnoiter the Venturi forces. We need accurate intelligence on Venturi capabilities. Starfleet out.
Course laid in, Captain.
Since this is all a simulation, it's safe to say the Vulcan is lying. Oh. Let's wait a moment. We took more damage than I was expecting. Oh, no. Sensors, yeah, that'll... Sensors aren't as important right now. They can be repaired on the way.
Phaser's ready, Captain.
It's not much. What can I get sensors to? Oh yeah, we definitely
Forward shields repaired.
Can't get those sensors back yet. That uses up too much energy.
Readying photon tubes.
Okay. We haven't got anything flashing anymore. Will emergency power help?
Life support system online.
Will that help repairs? I don't know. Oh. Ah, okay. So, camera ahead. Oops. Okay, so F9 is camera forward, F11 is camera rear. Okay, so F9 is forward, then 10 is to the right, then rear, and then to the left. Wasn't there one for external views, though? Ah! F2, that was it. Okay. Sensors can just be repaired in a moment. Oh. Right, now we can head off.
Galactic barrier in 10 seconds.
All hands brace for impact. Medical team stand by.
I still find it weird that they included the barrier.
Entering Omega 12300 system.
To complete our mission, we should scan the Venturi base.
Captain, we have a malfunction in the warp field generator. We have full power in the warp engines, but no way to use our warp drive.
Captain, Prelude Alshoff is hailing us. He's forcing his transmission on screen.
Okay.
This is quite a pilgrimage you've made, Captain. Perhaps now we can clear up the misunderstandings that have plagued our relationship.
Yeah, you don't seem to understand. Your planet can't be healed.
Why have you been attacking my followers?
Many people have problems with the
actions of your followers. Are you willing to answer for them? I'd like to know more about who you are.
Yeah.
12 billion years ago, God created the universe in a fiery explosion. spreaded over the vast vacuum of space. He created many wonders, but even he couldn't create appreciation of these wonders without sentience. So he created us, but life was still too small, too limited in its viewpoint to truly understand creation.
Oh, so sorry. Sorry.
Thus, he created the barrier by which sentients could expand their minds and commune with the very nature of the universe. I am the first captain. The first being to commune with God in all his glory.
They really went out of the way to try and add some lore, but at the same time, not. It's all simulations.
All hail Al-Shaf,
I would love to see a sequel to this.
voice of God.
I'm not here to be a theologian, Alshaf. Do you want peace with the Federation or not? I believe in you, Alshaf. I'm not here to be a theologian.
I was tempted to go with the first one.
God, Captain. And strangely enough, it suddenly seems to me that he doesn't want peace at all.
Yeah, that sounds like a god, alright. Oh wait, it's behind me?
We've completed repairs on the tractor. We've completed repairs on the phasers, Captain. We've completed repairs on the warp drive, sir.
Derelict ship converted. Al-Shafts. Why the derelicts? Oh.
Warp engines have been hit. Forward shields repaired. Port side shields have been hit. Port side shields have been hit. Nav shields down to 50%. Port side shields have been hit. Port side shields have been hit. Port side shields. Matter antimatter makes us unstable. We need more time to get it under control. Life support is critical.
Oh. This isn't so good. Energy.
Life support system offline. Life support system.
I'm dead.
During the course of
Right.
Captain's log.
That took me by surprise.
Captain, 3 Venturi ships just came out of warp. They're coming at us on an attack vector. Correction, they're attacking Starfleet.
Upper shields have been hit. Upper shields repaired. Upper shields have been hit. Upper shields repaired. Port side shields have been hit. Port side shields repaired. Sir, are you alright?
This time we won't ram into them. Hopefully. Oh. Did I just destroy part of its wing? Yeah, its wings all got destroyed at once. Right.
You think they're...
Let's hear it.
Course laid in, Captain.
Oh. Right, let's
Entering Omega 12300 system.
increase power to the phasers.
We have a malfunction in the warp field generator. We have full power in the warp engines, but no way to use our warp drive.
Captain, pray let Alshon.
I'd like to know more about who you.
12 billion.
I'm not here to be I believe in
You mock me.
Oh.
I know all there is to know about you and your mission. But my blood shall not flow today.
It was worth a try. So where... There we go. So B... Engineering...
There is a small base entrenched in the surface of the planetoid. They have a small fusion reactor, a transporter system, and a sensor array. I find no evidence of defensive systems or communications. There are approximately 32 life forms within the complex. All are Venturi.
Barely anything.
Mission objective complete.
Forward shields repaired.
Can I not... Oh, it said about how I can't go to warp, didn't it? In that previous time.
Port side shields have been hit. Life support has been hit. Starboard shields down to 50%. Shields repaired.
Oh.
Phasers are critical. Upper shields repaired. Forward shields
That was worrying.
life support system
Casualties on all decks.
During the course...
Oh, this is a toughie.
Captain's log.
B... And... Oh, no.
Captain, 3 Venturi ships just came out of warp. They're coming at us on an
Phasers... Full power.
They're attacking the starboard.
Port side shields have been hit. Port side shields repaired.
That lasted a lot shorter than last time.
Shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working. Lower shields online. Starboard shields have been hit. Starboard life support has been hit. Forward shields have been hit. Lower shields are critical, sir. Forward shields repaired. We've completed repairs on
Okay.
the tractor beam, sir.
That was
All
better.
Venturi ships.
Let's hear it.
Course laid in, Captain. Galactic... Entering Omega 12300 system.
There we
Complete
go.
our mission. We should scan the Venturi base.
Captain, we have a malfunction in the warp field generator.
There is a small base. Mission
Oh,
objective
I
complete.
didn't need to put power to any of that.
The matter-antimatter balance is stable again, Captain.
Captain, pray let Alshon.
People have problems with the action.
The conflicts we have experienced in the past are merely the misfortune of war, Captain. Your people should put it behind them and get on with their lives.
But you do want to make peace with the Federation, don't you? Do you consider the taking of innocent lives trivial? But you...
I answer to the will of God, Captain. And strangely enough, it suddenly seems to me that he doesn't want peace at all.
Alright, let's slow down. Oh, go in reverse a little bit.
Lower shields repaired. Port life support has been hit. Port side shields repaired.
Oh. Oh, you were sneaking up on me. Oh, what was with this one?
Captain's law.
The engineering, emergency power phasers, photons. Okay.
All Venturi. You think there were Vulcans up?
Incoming.
Let's hear it.
Course laid in, Captain.
Hailing.
Everything is going fine. Forrester out. Everything is...
Right. Let's try and do it this time.
Galactic.
Captain, this vessel appears to be an alien derelict predating the Federation.
The Venturi renegades must have found these ships and restored them. It's no wonder no one's ever seen them before.
Entering Omega 12300 system.
To complete our mission, we should scan the Venturi base.
Captain, we have a malfunction in the warp field generator.
Captain, pray let...
Many people have problems with the... Do you consider that... But you do want to... Do you...
Mission objective complete.
Derelict, and was there... Yeah, those are the two derelicts. Oh.
Lower shields have been hit. Life support has been hit. Port side shields repaired. Shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it. Lower shields have been hit. Life support is critical. Upper shields have been hit. Upper shields have been hit. Upper shield life support.
Oh, I've lost everything.
Heavy casualties on all deck.
During the
Captain's log. Stardate.
Right. Alert red. Full speed. Off to the side. Engineering. Phasers.
They're coming at us on an attack
Full
vector.
power. Photons.
Correction. They're attacking
Full
the Starfleet
power. What?
Are you alright?
The range has been destroyed.
Life support has been hit.
I wonder how often I've got to listen to him moan like that. I'm gonna turn my headphones down so I can hear myself. Right. Now. Let's do this a bit better.
Let's hear it.
Course laid in, Captain.
Oh.
Captain, the warp drive is not online.
Because of the energy for the torpedoes.
Captain, this vessel, it is a Venturi ship, Captain.
The Venturi renegades must have found these ships and restored them. It's no wonder no one's ever seen them before.
Entering Omega 12300 system.
To complete our mission, we should scan the Venturi base.
Captain, we have a malfunction in the warp field generator. We have full power in the warp engines, but...
Right, let's just try going straight at them.
I'm not here to be a theologian. I believe in. I'm not.
Mission objective complete.
Alright, let's get... Oh, if I destroy...
Life support has been hit. Lower shields have been hit. Lower shields repaired. Lower shields repaired. More time to fix the drive. Side shields repaired.
Oh, no, 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 no. Up, up, up. All to the side.
That shield system is damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working on it.
Get behind it, they can't hit me. Their weapons only face forwards. Like that.
Lower shields repaired.
Right, so... I've got a bit of time to get everything fixed back up. Sensors are at full power. What can we put off? Life support for just a moment. Not going to need the tractor beam.
The Venturi cruiser's power readings far exceed its engine capacity. It is logical, given what we have seen of Alshoff's psychokinetic powers, to assume that Alshoff himself is using his abilities to boost the power of the ship. It is a Venturi ship, Captain. It is a Venturi ship, Captain. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Okay, so I might be able to get close to the asteroid to destroy that. Because it is coming up as a target. As the closest target to attack.
We've completed repairs on the phasers, Captain.
Okay, so warp is nearly there. Shields are going to be a bit more. Oh, blah blah blah. A little bit longer.
The warp drives are fit as a fiddle now, Captain.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so shields are still a bit off. Yeah, I've still barely got any shields, so let's give it a moment with no other energy going through. That's a bit better, I think. Nearly. I do want to wait though. Right, let's see if we can get towards the asteroid from a distance that I can. Oh,
Captain, the ship has been subject to a psychokinetic attack.
that came as a surprise. I forgot about. Oh. A little bit higher. The torpedo to hit. Maybe a bit closer.
Captain, we've been attacked with the same psychokinetic force as before. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Forward shields have been hit.
Don't want the others getting in range, so we're just going to keep with this. It's boring, but it's doing it.
Heavy casualties on all decks, Captain.
Allshot is dead.
Captain, whatever prevented us from going to warp is gone.
Alshaf is gone. He must have had extraordinary power.
Course laid in, Captain.
Okay, green warp.
Galactic barrier in 10 seconds.
Deja vu.
All hands brace for impact. Medical team stand by.
Hail, Starbase.
You destroyed Venturi Base 12300. While it was a threat to the security of the Federation and unarmed, nothing should be as important to a Starfleet officer as his respect for life.
Oh.
It's better to be compassionate than efficient, principled than effective. I have a special commendation for you. While at Omega 12300, you scan the derelict vessels that the Venturi are using as their craft. We now know much more about the origin of the technology that the Venturi are using. That was good thinking on your part.
So, did I or not? Yeah.
The actions of the Venturi raiders are not popular with the majority of the people on Venturi home. Several Venturi diplomats are aboard the USS LaGrange. You will escort the LaGrange to Omega 12300, which the diplomats report is the headquarters.
Captain's log.
That is annoying.
3 Venturi ships just came out of warp. They're coming at us on an attack vector. Correction. They're attacking the starbase.
Upper shields repaired.
Useless. Oh. This is embarrassing. You know what? We're just going to restart.
Captain's log.
Captain, 3 Venturi ships just came out of warp. They're coming at us on an attack vector. Correction. They're attacking the starbase.
Oh, great. And that went so much nicer as well. Right.
All of Venturi we lost. You think they're
Incoming.
Let's hear it.
with the course laid in, Captain.
Right, green to get our energy back. Go to the warp. Back to red alert. Scan.
Entering Omega 12, the Venturi cruiser's power readings far exceed its engine capacity.
Scan.
It is logical, given what we have seen of Alshoff's psychokinetic powers, to assume that Alshoff himself is using his abilities to boost the power of the ship.
Let's lower the.
Captain.
Oh.
Many. Do you?
Right. Let's lower the photons back to. Oh, they're not doing good at the moment, actually.
Lower shields repaired.
Okay. Yeah, let's increase the shields a bit, and then.
Port side shields have been hit. Life support is
Oh, no, no, no. I hate the way it spins. Right, let's get out of here quick and do some repairs.
We've completed repairs on the phasers, Captain.
Lower sensors. Lower warp. Right, I'm at a complete standstill. All these ships are staying still.
Forward, Captain. This vessel appears to be an alien derelict predating the Federation. From the rate of atomic decay within the ship's hull, I would guess that this vessel is over 70,000 years old.
The Venturi renegades must have found these ships and restored them. It's no wonder no one's ever seen them before.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. It is a Venturi ship, Captain. It is a Venturi ship.
I can't figure out what one is the right one. Which is a shame, but it is what it is. Right. We're just gonna wait for everything to heal back up.
Life support system online.
Three.
Object is out of range.
Oh.
We've completed repairs on the tractor beam, sir.
No. F. D. No. J. What was the emergency power? Nope. F was that. Right, let's go back to weapon control.
No response, Captain. No response, Captain.
Oh.
Captain, the ship has been subject to a psychokinetic attack. Captain, you've been attacked with the same psychokinetic force as before. There is nothing unusual to report.
Oh, it's gonna fire. Bye.
Response, Captain.
Course laid in, Captain.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Right, well. That went so much easier than the other time.
Galactic Bear.
Skip all that.
Hailing frequency open.
Mission accomplished.
I have a special commendation for you. Congratulations on making it through a difficult series. We should also like to extend our special thanks to Sturek for helping us act out the psychic powers of Alshaf in that scenario. The death of Alshaf brings an end to the main raiding force of the Venturi. You may have noticed as the scenarios progressed, the raiders became less communicative. That was no coincidence. Alshaf's mental control over his followers was increasing as time went on. It is possible that you will see Venturi raiders again. Not all of the raiders needed to be coerced to help their leader. Until then, you are dismissed.
Oh. Right, what have we got now?
Cadet's log. Despite my best efforts, Robin continues to isolate himself, and it's really hurting his performance. Corrin's grades are still low, and this morning I was called into Rothro's office.
Enter. Cadet, I understand you have a busy and full schedule, but that does not account for your performance in the simulator. I expect much better from you and your crew.
Yes, sir.
Is that because I lost several
Have
times?
you seen Corrin's ratings for this simulation?
No, sir.
Corrin's ratings have improved dramatically, but there's still an issue with Cadet Brady's performance.
I'll talk to Robin about it, sir.
Good. Robin is technically proficient, but has trouble meshing with the team. Additional study won't improve his scores. He needs to feel comfortable as a member of your team.
Sir, what happens if Robin's scores don't improve?
The only way Cadet Brady's scores won't improve is if he can't handle the simulator. His classwork's fine. It's your job to make sure he does well in the simulator.
So in other words, it's my problem. And looks bad on me.
Magia, what are you doing here?
David, I am not going to...
Cadet! Yes, sir! Cadet's log, supplemental. I'm worried about Magia, but until I get a chance to talk to her, there's really nothing I can do.
Hello, David. Faith Gage.
Oh, yes, Faith. How are you doing?
Good. Do you mind if I sit?
No, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm glad I have a chance to talk to you. You know, Corrin talks a lot about you.
Well, I'm glad you came by.
I want to talk to you about him.
I wanted to talk to you, actually. About one of my crew, Robin Brady.
Yeah?
Are you two...
No. No. I have him in a few of my classes, but, other than engineering, he doesn't seem to have many other interests.
Well, he's pulled his head out of a Jeffries tube long enough to develop a crush on you.
Yeah. He's a nice kid, but, I couldn't possibly be interested in someone whose whole life is dilithium matrices.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to get him out more.
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions?
Well, yeah, why doesn't he join one of the groups on campus?
David, have you been watching the news?
No, why?
Rothro's been repeating the announcement every 5 minutes.
Official confirmation that the Federation colony on Bicea was destroyed 2 days ago by unknown forces. There are no survivors.
Magia had relatives on Bicea, didn't she?
Yeah, her mom lived on that planet.
They better give her some leave time.
Well, Bicea was one of the disputed worlds, wasn't it? Right along the Klingon neutral zone?
Correct. Before the Organian Peace Treaty, both the Federation and the Klingon Empire had a claim to Bicea.
Leander, you must feel awful.
Magia, I'm sorry.
Thank you, David. All of you for your concern.
We can put our missions on hold during your leave of absence.
Acting
That won't be
this.
necessary.
As your captain, I could order you to take some time off.
You would
I mean, when this was made, there's a product of its time, but that's to do with the visuals.
Cadet's log,
The
supplemental.
acting is not a product of its
Now
time. It is worse than it should be.
Cadet's log.
Especially
Like
considering
boss, Magia came through just fine in the last
they had access to Star Trek
so I guess
actors.
Starfleet knows best. Although I'm still very worried about her. On the other hand, Robin's scores continue to drop. Enter. Robin. Come
Or
on.
maybe that's the problem. They spent the entire budget on Shatner, Decay. Oh, talk to you about your scores. About the team.
Robin, I want to talk to you about the team. I thought everything was going okay. Oh, it is. It is. But I want you to spend more time with the team. Outside the simulator. Do I have to?
Oh, I feel for you. Poker games. This is set after TOS in the movie eras, not the Next Generation.
least come to our poker games. I never know what to say to the others.
Yeah.
Don't worry about saying anything. The rest of them can talk enough for the both of us.
How am I supposed to get anything done if I'm socializing? What? Am I supposed to stay out all night like Corin does?
You gotta find a balance. Just like Corin.
I don't like socializing. I like transporter matrices, matter to energy conversions, the new replicator theories.
Robin, the best place for you to learn all about that is here.
I'm not sure I'll ever fit in.
Look, if you leave the academy, you'll never know how good you could have been, how far you could have gone.
That's not fair. This is easy for you. You fit in. Everybody likes you. Everybody really likes you. You must have noticed by now that I don't fit in.
Robin, sit down, okay?
It's really hard on me.
Find ways up your scores. Way to fit in is to go into that lounge and face them. Yeah.
That's why you need to socialize more. Look, the only way to fit in is to go into that lounge and face them.
I'll try, David. I'll try and socialize more.
Great. And then maybe we can talk about some of those replicator theories you're working on, huh?
I'd like that.
Okay. Look, I'll see you in the lounge, okay?
Thanks, David.
Cadet's log supplement.
That could have gone better.
You know, just when you think you're handling a problem, another appears. This time it was Bicea again.
The Klingon Empire had nothing to do with the loss of the Bicea colony. However, there is bitter justice in the colony's failure. The Federation should never have put fragile Andorians and humans on such a hostile world. Only Klingons could have tamed Bicea.
Liar! What about the energy readings on Bicea? Didn't they show Klingon disruptors destroyed the colony?
The trace energy on Bicea was similar to the patterns made by Klingon disruptors, but that does not conclusively prove Klingon involvement.
Oh, so was all those other races on the Klingon border that use disruptors.
Why are you defending the Klingons, Durek?
Though I regret your personal loss, I must point out that Bicea was not a particularly important colony, nor was it strategically placed. It is illogical to assume that the Klingons would start a war in a world that would gain them so little.
Well, isn't that just like a Vulcan? Using logic to deny the obvious.
Face it, Milan, you've lost this argument.
We need to change the Federation's whole approach toward the Klingons.
He's gonna be a space racer, small.
How do you propose to do that?
If you ask me, the Vanguard is the right answer.
The Vanguard? What's that?
It is a group that is as tired as you are of the Federation's response to outside threats. The Vanguard says it's time for humans to take care of humans.
I see. And what about all the other races that are a part of the Federation?
That's just what I'm talking about.
Well, it sounds like the Vanguard's real target is the Federation.
We don't have a problem with the Federation, just some of its policies. We want to help the Federation get stronger.
What policies would you be referring to?
I don't have time for this. I got a Xeno Psych class.
See you later, Milan.
Sounds fascinating.
Sounds frightening.
They might be possibly just what the Federation needs.
Look, I don't know what the Federation needs, but I need a drink.
Here, here.
Oh, I forgot. Ooh. Drink over. I forgot how bad some of this story got.
Welcome, cadets. We're conducting an experiment in the Alpha Hercules system, using charged tachyon particles to increase the efficiency of a conventional warp drive. We set up the USS Hawking, an Oberth-class vessel, to perform the experiment, and we will need you to observe at close range and perform data analysis. That is all. Good luck.
Okay.
Stardate 3173.4.
What's gonna go wrong?
We're traveling to the Alpha Hercules system to observe an engineering experiment that is being conducted aboard the USS Hawking. Everything appears routine.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering Alpha Hercules system.
I love the fact that
when we get close to the USS Hawking.
oh, yellow alert just I do like the fact that the gravity of the star affects you. Oh.
Initial tachyon burst. Dispersion at 10 million tachyons per cubic meter. 20 million. 30 million.
Yeah, I definitely forgot about all this.
We are being hailed by the bird of prey. Hailing frequency open.
The Klingon Empire will not permit you to create another Project Genesis. We have the right to defend ourselves. Leave the system now, or be destroyed.
The coward didn't even give us a chance to respond.
Oh.
Lower shields have been hit. Port side shields have been hit. Lower shields say that shield system is damaged now. Repair crews are working on it. Port side shields online.
Just need to be a little closer for the torpedo to hit.
Lower shields repaired. Port side shields down to 50%.
Where are you? There we go.
What happened back there?
The disruption split the ship into two parts, Captain. We must get the other Tempest back here and use the tachyon device to reunite ourselves. The tachyon burst has weakened our structural integrity. Unless we're reunited, both ships will be destroyed.
Captain, the other Tempest warped to the Dante system. But why?
I think I can guess. 6 years ago, my Uncle Alan was killed in a skirmish with the Klingons in that system.
I'm sorry, David.
Uncle Alan died commanding the USS Essex. He'd always come back every year or two and tell me stories and give me stuff that he picked up in all the systems he went to. I guess he's one of the reasons I'm going into Starfleet. When he died, I was mad. I was mad enough to kill. And when Dante was awarded to the Klingons, I got even madder. Now I've gotten over it, but...
Oh, that's mean they got into your personal details to make the
You still
simulation.
have those emotions in your subconscious, Captain. And the commander of the duplicate ship may be driven by your subconscious.
Course laid in, Captain.
Captain, the Hawking is currently unmanned.
Entering the Dante system.
Captain, the Tempest is heading towards Dante 2.
Oh.
Portside shields repaired.
Hiya, Davy. How you doing?
Okay, he must have had fun doing
Don't
this.
have much time. We've got to get back to Alpha Hercule and get ourselves back together. Look, you imposter, I order you to... We don't have... Sorry, Davy, but I don't care about you or my own survival. There's something I have to do, and I'll either do it or I'll die. Isn't that what Starfleet's all about? The success of the mission? By the way, Panda, if he hasn't told you that you're incredibly attractive, then I will. That's all. Bye, Davy.
I wonder how that's going to follow up. I mean, I don't think it will. She's smart enough to know it's all been written out for them. Oh, no, 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 no.
Object is out of range.
Portside shields repaired. Portside shields have been hit. Portside shields repaired. Portside shields have been hit. Portside shields repaired.
The object is too fast to track it, Captain.
Oh.
That shield system is damaged, Captain. The other USS Tempest has been destroyed.
Course laid in, Captain.
That did not go well.
Lower shields repaired.
Hailing.
Mission.
Let's see how.
During the mission, a temporal counterpart of your ship was created. You destroyed it, resulting in your own destruction. In my opinion, not a very smart move. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it?
I can't argue with that analysis.
We've all failed our missions at some point or another. Just do better next time.
See, I like his attitude.
Captain's log.
Course laid in, Captain. Entering Alpha Hercule system.
The experiment will begin when we get close to the USS Hawking. We are now in range.
Forward shields have been hit. That shield system is damaged.
That went easily.
Course laid in, Captain.
Upper shields online. Forward shields online.
Entering the Dante system.
Captain, the Tempest is heading towards Dante 2.
We don't have... Look... Yeah, right, sure, I'm gonna surrender. Give me a break, Davy. You know why I'm here. What I'm planning to do. Stop me if you can. By the way, Panda, if he hasn't told you that you're incredibly attractive, then I will. That's all.
Wait, did she smile at the end of that?
Forward shields are critical, sir.
Oh, no, no, no.
Starman shields have been hit. Life support is critical. Warp engines are critical.
The object is too fast to track it, Captain.
Portside shields have been hit.
The weapons control. Put more power into the phasers.
Upper shields repaired.
Our counterpart has been disabled, Captain.
No response, Captain.
Portside shields repaired.
Yellow.
Object is out of range.
Oh.
Tractor beams are not available, Captain. Tractor beams are not available, Captain. Tractor beams are not available, Captain.
Are the tractor beams actually damaged, or am I just low on power? Yeah, they are damaged. Right. That. Warp. Life support.
We have the Tempest in our tractors, Captain. Course laid in, Captain.
Oh, and we do have enough power to warp.
Forward shields repaired.
Entering Alpha Hercules system.
Starting the tachyon pulse procedure.
Well, let's hope this works. I've had enough of a split personality as it is.
Reconstitution complete. Our structural integrity is now normal.
Wasn't that recombining process just a little too easy, Mr. Sturck?
It's only a simulation, Jeff.
I think I need to have a long talk with Chekhov about this one.
Course laid in, Captain.
We got her engines back online, Captain. We can take her into warp anytime now.
I do like the little breaking of the fourth wall within that.
Mission. Permission to speak freely, sir.
Oh.
Go ahead, Mr. Forrester.
Why did you take things that were personal and use it against me?
Because, Mr. Forrester, we're trying to prepare you for what's out there. The unknown. There are things in space that will do everything they can to turn you into an emotional cripple. And if we have to tear open all wounds and rub a little salt in, we'll do it.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, son. You did well. Just remember, we can't prepare you for everything. But we can certainly try. Dismissed.
Oh, is that actual footage, not the in-game models?
Starfleet finally struck back.
Because the sound effects are certainly, and the phaser.
What's going on?
Was that literally a green screen that went down?
The engagement ended inconclusively. With
Oh,
the ships destroyed
that is
and
bad.
loss of life.
He wants to start a fight.
The captain of the Sentinel showed the Federation how a true Starfleet captain acts.
Between you, the authority on captains. Cadet. Interesting speech. What makes you any braver?
Hey, Milan. Since when are you the authority on captains, cadet?
What's the matter, Forrester? Are you afraid that you actually might have to fight someday?
Are you afraid your facts won't support your story?
Leave him be, David. I can't believe you're supporting him. He's making sense.
You're wrong.
No, you're wrong. You're the one who... I liked the other David Forrester better.
What are you gonna do?
Okay.
Trouble with the crew, Forrester?
That's kind of funny.
Listen, you handle your crew. I'll handle mine. Come on.
We need a captain like Kirk to avenge Bicea.
Cadet's log.
Well, how
I asked
funny.
Captain
Kirk
Sulu
was
about
nearby.
Milan's Vanguard speeches today. He said that Starfleet follows the policy of IDIC, infinite diversity in infinite combinations. This means we have to respect Milan's beliefs, even if we disagree with them. I've got to admit, it's hard to respect a belief that doesn't respect the rights of others. But I'll try to do my best for the command staff, and for Starfleet.
The Federation Council President formally apologized for putting on concede that the discharge of weapons was based on a misunderstanding.
Oh, I don't believe it. They sold us out.
Face it, Milan, you're wrong.
The Federation apologized to butchers.
Sit down.
I'm not gonna sit down. It's the Federation's future that's at stake here. I can't watch this.
He is way out of line.
Lofty words for someone who refuses to get involved.
I'm worried about her.
They're all cadets. How can they get involved?
Dorians are different, David. Their ways with dealing with grief have nothing to do with being calm. This Ice Queen Act is bizarre.
Yeah, it's unnerving to see her so controlled.
David, it's affecting the team's performance.
How do I get her scores back up?
I don't know. It looked like she did much better in the last mission. What happened before that?
I don't know. Thanks, Jeff. I'll think about it.
Sure.
She has a thing for you.
For several years, we've been receiving subspace distress calls from the HIA system just outside of Gorn space. These signals seem to come from every known race in the quadrant, as well as several races we've never heard from before. We've tried answering these beacons, but have received no reply. Go to the HIA system and determine the source of these signals and hopefully stop them by solving any problems.
Captain's log, stardate 3262.4. We're en route to the HIA system to investigate a strange set of subspace distress calls. We don't know why so many different races would be in distress in a single system, but I guess that's what we'll find out.
Course laid in, Captain.
Alright, red alert. Go to warp.
We're being hailed by everyone. All of the known space-traveling races in this quadrant. And a few I've never heard of before.
How many ships are there, Mr. Sturck?
Oh.
None, sir. The messages appear to originate from HIA 5.
I just thought of something.
They don't seem to be responding. Wait. They've changed. There are several sources now. One of them is repeating our hail.
Captain, this phenomenon may be a type of subspace resonance, capturing and repeating subspace messages
God.
broadcast within the system.
If that's what it is, then it's coming from the moons of that gas giant. All the messages are originating from there. Captain, a Gorn ship is approaching from the other side of the sun.
I forgot to change Twitch to show Starfleet Academy. I've been on something else the whole time. Right. Sorry about that.
I am now scanning for life forms known to be capable of surviving in these conditions. I have found the source of the broadcast, Captain. There are approximately 40 silicon-based life forms within the ring segments indicated by Ensign McGee.
The messages just changed, Captain. Mostly random exclamations. I think they're reacting to Mr. Sturck's probes.
That would indicate these beings are capable of detecting and emitting subspace frequencies. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Where?
The Gorn captain is hailing us, Captain.
Oh.
Hailing channel open, Captain.
This is Captain Sushin of the Gorn Harvester ship Sweet Song. Why is a human starship in this system?
I am Captain David Forrester of the United Federation of Planets. We are responding to a number of subspace distress calls that are coming from this system.
There are no other ships in this space but yours and mine. Ah, you must be referring to the Mimics.
What are the Mimics?
A space-dwelling life form. They generate their own warp phenomenon and travel between the stars. More important, they receive
What? They form
subspace
Mimics?
transmissions and repeat them. This makes them a prized commodity on the Gorn homeworld. They can be quite entertaining.
In what way are they entertaining?
When given the right subspace inducement, those creatures sing along the subspace bands. We then take the sound into an audible band that is delightful to listen to. Now, I must harvest some mimics for the next concert. They do not fare well in captivity and must be constantly replaced.
Sturek, have these mimics shown up anywhere else in known space? Thank you for the information, Captain Sushin. Now, please leave the system while we continue to study these mimics. I assure you they will not be harmed. Corin, is there any change in the status of the Gorn ship? Sturek, what is your estimate of the intelligence level of these mimics? Sturek, what kind of vessel are we dealing with here? Sturek,
Intelligence level.
The fact that these mimics use distress calls when the Gorn ship approaches indicates that they have a modicum of intelligence. They seem to be aware that the appearance of the Gorn harvester presents a danger to them.
The distress calls are starting up again. They're coming from the ones in the rings and the ones being tractored by the Gorn.
Captain,
Oh.
the Gorn cruiser is leaving the system. He is taking some of the creatures from HIA 5 with him in the tractor beam.
I couldn't even tell where it was.
I'm receiving a message from Starfleet. We're to return to Starbase immediately.
Course laid in, Captain.
And I got too close to the planet that it's... Oh.
Hailing frequency.
Mission.
You let a strange vessel come in and gather a batch of unique creatures without even bothering to ask the ship what it was doing there. A good captain must have all information before acting, and in doing neither talking nor acting, you failed.
Well,
As you can see,
that was obvious.
your score wasn't good enough to pass. Take it again, and this time, do better. For several...
Captain's log.
Course laid in, Captain.
Red alert, warp. Let's try and figure out where it comes in from then.
We're being hailed by everyone. All of the known space-traveling races in this quadrant. And a few I've never heard of before.
How many ships are there, Mr. Sturek?
None, sir. The messages appear to originate from HIA 5.
Return the hails, Magia.
They don't seem to be responding. Wait. They've changed. There are several sources now. One of them is repeating our hail.
Captain, this phenomenon may be a type of subspace resonance, capturing and repeating all subspace messages broadcast within the system.
If that's what it is, then it's coming from the moons of that gas giant. All the messages are originating from there.
I am now scanning for life forms known to be capable of surviving in these conditions. I have found the source of the broadcast, Captain. There are approximately 40 silicon-based life forms within the ring segments indicated by Ensign Magia.
The messages just changed, Captain. Mostly random explanations.
Right, where's...
They're reacting to Mr. Sturk's probes.
That would indicate these beings are capable of detecting and emitting subspace frequencies. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Captain, a Gorn ship is approaching from the other side of the sun.
Perhaps its captain can answer some of our questions.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
The Gorn captain is hailing us, Captain. Hailing channel...
I am Captain. What are in... Thank you for the information, Captain Sturek. Thank you for the information, Captain Sushin. Now, please leave the system.
I'm afraid I cannot do that, Captain David Forrester. I must harvest several mimics for the nobles of the Gorn homeworld.
Torpedoes ready to fire.
Lifespan that the stock must be replenished quickly.
The distress calls are starting up again. Coming from the ones in the rings and the ones being tractored by
Captain, we may be able to save the mimics by taking them from the system.
Magia,
Oh.
update Starfleet about our situation. While that's happening, we can orbit Hea 5 to stay hidden. Sturek, I want you to come up with a method of luring the mimics away from this area. While that's happening, we can orbit Hea 5 to stay hidden.
Course laid in,
Captain, with the help of Communications Officer Magia, I was able to establish that the mimics are greatly attracted to the crisis rock music of the 21st century. We are broadcasting it now. 3 mimics are moving toward the ship,
Really?
repeating fractions of the music back to us.
Mr. Korn, plot us a course to the nearest uninhabited system with similar features to this one. Very good, Sturek. Magia. That may be important information later.
Starboard shields online. Forward shields online. Upper shields online.
Captain, the warp drive is not online.
Oh.
We've completed repairs on the phasers, Captain. The warp drives are fit as a fiddle now.
Not what I was expecting. Alright, that's sort of messed up.
Mission accomplished.
Destroying the Gorn ship was a potential act of war. As you can see, your score...
Right, let's try this again.
Course laid in, Captain.
We're being hailed by everyone. All of the known space-traveling races in this quadrant. And a few I've never heard of.
Right, don't go to war at the end.
None, sir. The messages appear to originate from Hea 5.
Return the hails, Magia.
They don't seem to be responding. Wait. They've changed.
But a couple of torpedoes should do the job before the shields go up, if I can.
Captain, this phenomenon may be a type of subspace resonance, capturing and repeating all subspace messages broadcast within the system.
If that's what it is, then it's coming from the moons of that gas giant. All the messages are originating from there.
I am now scanning for life forms known to be capable of surviving in these conditions. I have found the source of the broadcast, Captain. There are approximately 40 silicon-based life forms within the ring segments indicated by Ensign Magia.
The messages just changed, Captain. Mostly random exclamations. I think they're reacting to Mr. Sturck's probes.
That would indicate these beings are capable of detecting and emitting subspace frequencies. There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Captain, a Gorn ship is approaching from the other side of the sun.
Come on, where are you? Oh.
There's no response, Captain. There's no response, Captain. Hailing Captain.
I am Captain. What in... Thanks, Sturek. Have these mimics shown up anywhere else in known space?
No, Captain. They are almost extinct in this quadrant.
All of the messages have changed into distress call. System, sir.
Captain, we may be able to save the mimics by taking them from the system.
Magia, update Starfleet about our situation. While that's happening, we can orbit here.
Well,
Captain,
I was hoping
there's a
to...
ship entering the system. It seems to be a Gorn military vessel.
Federation vessel.
Oh, I miss those outfits.
Captain Seshar of the Gorn Naval Destroyer.
Captain Zashar, we are here to defend the mimics from possible genocide by your people. We do not intend to leave the system without assurances from your government that they are safe. We are here to defend the mimics that your people have been driving to near extinction. Turn your ship around and get out of the system, or we are going to make sure we are here
Extinction.
to defend the mimics. Captain Zashar.
Possible genocide.
I am here to protect the mimics from the harvesters. Perhaps you've seen some, human. I assure you that no true Gorn would kill these magnificent wonders.
I am glad to hear it. You ought to look out for a ship called the Sweet Song. If we had not been here, he would have harvested mimics without you being aware of the fact. I am not impressed by your patrolling, Captain. You let butchers like Captain Sushi...
We'll go with the first one.
Our patrols in this area are limited. Many are unwilling to give up the pleasure of listening to the mimics. But perhaps we could come to an agreement between the Gorn and the humans to patrol this region.
Okay. That sounds good.
That sounds like an excellent idea, Captain. I shall notify the Federation and Starfleet. Perhaps something can be arranged.
Captain, something is warping into the system. They're powering up their shields and weapons.
Oh.
There's no response, Captain. There's no response.
Oh, not what I was expecting, but that works.
We need more time to get it under control. Upper shields online.
There's no response, Captain. The mimics are not responding, Captain. They are using broadcast replications. Mostly musical wave patterns.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Oh, another.
The mimics are not responding, Captain. They are using broadcast replications. Hailing freak...
Starfleet, everything is going fine.
The ship is of an older Dragon class of Gorn-like cruisers. Given its age, the Long Flame and the Tempest are an even match.
Upper shields repaired.
Now, where are they? There. Let's just pass by.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. If we use a tractor beam on a mimic, Captain, it may damage them.
Okay.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Out.
There is nothing unusual to
Back
report,
away slowly.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
There's no response, Captain.
Huh. Nothing there. I can't go to warp. Try getting closer to the Gorn vessel. Oh.
The mimics are not responding, Captain. They are using broadcast replications. Hailing frequency.
Have I actually lost my missiles? No. Although you can actually lose them, from what I remember.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain. 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 There is nothing
Well,
unusual to
I
report,
can't
Captain.
get anything from the scans.
We've completed repairs on the phasers, Captain.
Oh, what is it? Hang on. 4.
There's no response, Captain.
Right, so... Where are you?
We got her engines back online, Captain. You can take her into warp anytime now.
Captain, we have no orders to go to that system.
Right, I'm completely lost. I've got no idea what to do.
Course laid in, Captain.
We're being hailed by everyone. All of the known space-traveling races in this quadrant. And a few I've never heard of before.
How many ships are there, Mr. Sturck?
None, sir. The messages appear to originate from HIA 5.
Return the hails, Magia.
They don't seem to be responding. Wait. They've changed.
5.
There are several sources now. One of them is repeating our hail.
Captain, this phenomenon may be a type of subspace resonance, capturing and repeating all subspace messages broadcast within the system.
If that's what it is,
B.
it's coming from the moons of that gas giant.
Weapons.
Messages are originating from there.
I am now scanning for life forms
Torpedoes up.
capable of surviving in these conditions. I have found the source of the broadcast, Captain. There are approximately 40 silicon-based life forms within the ring segments indicated by Ensign Magia.
The messages just changed, Captain. Mostly random exclamations. I think they're reacting to Mr. Sturck's probes.
That would indicate these beings are capable of detecting and emitting subspace frequencies.
Probes.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Captain, a Gorn ship is approaching from the other side of the sun.
Perhaps its captain can answer some of our questions.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
this.
I am Captain.
There
What are the
us
in
when
Sturrock, what kind of vessel are we dealing with here?
This appears to be a former light military vessel converted to civilian use.
All of the messages have changed into distress calls. The Gorn vessel is leaving position.
Captain, we may be able to save the mimics by taking them from the system.
Okay,
Sturrock, I want you to come up with a
we'll focus on this one now.
Mr. Korn, plot us a course to the nearest uninhabited system with similar features to this one. Very good, Sturrock. Magia. Mr. Korn.
Captain, I have a course entered for the Anrak system. It's almost identical to the HIA system and is 14 light years away in Federation space.
Mr. Sturrock, amplify the signal to the mimics. Let's see how many we can lure out of this system. Very good, Mr. Korn. Let's keep this information in case we need it later on.
Captain, the mimics are responding to the broadcasts.
Sir, only a few of the mimics are still
Painting
awake.
the screen.
The rest are following us.
Entering the Anrak system.
Okay, that's
There's a ring
better.
giant at approximately the same distance from the sun as HIA-5 in the HIA system.
The messages from the mimics have changed, sir. They seem to include every exclamation I've ever heard of.
The mimics are breaking away from us to approach the ring giant, sir. There doesn't seem to be any further problem.
I think we have successfully completed our mission. We can notify Starfleet to send over a specialized study group, now that the mimics are out of harm's way. Now that they're safe, we can deal with the Gorn without worrying about the mimics. Anson, set a course for the HIA system. Well, now that we have them safely tucked away, why don't we try some target practice? Now that there's
course laid in, Captain.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. I feel like now the actual Gorn ship that I made an agreement with is going to come up.
Captain, there is a ship entering the system. It seems to be a Gorn military vessel.
Oh.
Since the mimics were in danger of extinction, we relocated them to a more protected habitat.
Oh,
Given
I
that
thought he was
another
going to say
Gorn
the same
was here
thing as
earlier
before.
to harvest the creatures, I am not impressed by your concern. If your government wishes to protect these creatures, I suggest you contact... We've moved them to a place where your harvesters can't get them. We'll be monitoring the transmissions of the ones that are left, so you'd better keep your harvesters away from them.
Our patrols in this area are limited. Many are unwilling to give up the pleasure of listening to the mimics. But perhaps we could come to an agreement between the Gorn.
Captain, something is warping into the system.
Oh. Oh, this.
They're powering up their shields and weapons.
You again. Well, you meant to warp in before then, and just didn't.
Photon tubes have been hit. Support is critical.
There's no response.
Shield system's damaged, Captain. Repair crews are working.
I'm receiving a message from Starfleet. We're to return to Starbase immediately.
Course laid in, Captain.
There's no response, Captain.
There is nothing unusual to report, Captain.
Well, let's see how this is treated now.
Upper shields repaired.
Hailing frequency
open.
Mission.
By chasing off the Harvester and negotiating with the Gorn naval vessel, you showed both decisiveness and diplomacy. You have solved the mission in the best possible way. Congratulations. Excellent, Cadet. Your score and performance on this scenario were well above.
Thinking I might have this be the last one. What's my time at? Ooh, 2.5 hours. Right, let's see what clip comes up next.
I'm still getting some distortion. Try the next processor.
Yes, Commander.
Good morning, Commander.
Greetings, Captain.
Still trying to get that thing to work. Brought you the specs on the new Klingon heavy cruiser. Why don't you plug it in, see how she flies?
Right away, sir. Cadet. Captain, this is Cadet David Forrester.
Glad to meet you, Cadet.
It's an honor, sir.
About last night.
Goodbye, sir. David. Is there a problem?
Few points for my crew. Sir, it's hard to manage them than it looks on paper. No, sir. We'll go with this one. It seems more personal.
My crew.
What seems to be the trouble?
Yeah, the personal problem that has her ready to blow up, but she suppresses it. Network simulator. Sounds good. Now we'll go with this.
Communications officer, sir. She has a personal problem that has her ready to blow up, but she suppresses it. It's bringing down her work in the simulator.
Before I joined the Enterprise, I had a commanding officer on Bendiri 4. She had a very hot temper. But she thought getting angry was unprofessional, so she would hold it all in. Whenever she did this, we knew we were in for serious trouble. If you want to help your communications officer, you must encourage her to express her emotions in a more appropriate place, outside of the simulator.
Well, I can't do that. With all due respect, sir. The crew's personality problems aren't the captain's concerns, are they? How do I do that?
How do I do that?
That's for you to figure out. But if you've made it to Starfleet Command School, you've probably made somebody angry before. Try to do it again.
Fair.
Thank you, sir.
Carry on, Mr. Forrester. We've got to get that Klingon ship simulation running by this afternoon. And keep your nose out of the ship performance specs.
Yes, sir. Sir, does that mean that...
Never mind what it means.
Aye, sir.
Means I get to play with it. We'll save it here. Oh. And let's see what mission is next before I quit.
Federation intelligence indicates that the Klingons are building a new type of heavy cruiser, codenamed the Bertha. We have set up the simulator so you can fight it for yourself.
Ooh, I'm tempted to just do this one.
You must defeat it 3 times. On your first pass, you will have the help of a pair of Miranda-class cruisers. On your second pass, you will have a single Miranda. On your final pass, you will be on your own. Your goal is simple. Disable or destroy the Bertha. You will be graded on your times as well as success.
I feel like there's something's going to go out of the way with this, but
this is a test of our capability against a new enemy threat.
Get ready for the first wave.
Red B. Weapons control. Let's get the phasers and torpedoes up.
That thing just fired 6 forward disruptors.
You said your job.
Repairs on the track, sir.
Right, let's a little bit slower. Oh. Oh. Wait. Okay, yeah, it just completely crashed. Huh. Let's just quickly give that another try. And just make sure it's not a problem with the actual mission.
Get ready for the first wave.
So, we want to go slow-ish. Put what we can into... There. So, going a bit slower, hopefully that gives us a bit more power to do some damage. I remember using this Cleon Cruiser in some missions. Oh.
Get ready for the next wave.
Oh, we want to come at it from above. Oh, no, I don't want to say...
That Klingon is history, Captain.
Get ready for the next wave.
Crashing again? Red. Oh. Right, let's hope this works and I'm not too slow.
Forward shields have been hit. Warp engines have been hit. Warp tracks are passing through now, Captain.
Well, I'm getting hits and you're not, but you're about to turn around and hit me, aren't you? Okay.
Mission objective complete. Bertai has been taken out, Captain.
Cadets, report to debriefing. You did extraordinarily well. It was a nearly flawless mission. I have nothing but praise. But I've never been particularly good with praise.
It's just more proof that Federation leaders are weaklings. They're giving away our colonies and allowing the Klingons to massacre our colonists.
That theory doesn't hold water, Frank. Klingon colonies along the neutral zone are being attacked too.
Those are just rumors started by the Klingons to cover their tracks.
Cadet Milan, assemble your crew and report to the simulator immediately.
Let's go.
Thank goodness. I can't stand that self-righteous creep.
I know.
Hi, crew.
David?
Hey, has anyone seen Sturk lately?
No.
Yeah, David. He had a project to work on in the lab. He said he made us in the simulator.
Good. So, is everyone ready to take on the Klingons again? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That will be acceptable.
That reminds me, I told him I'd meet him in the lab. I'll see you guys later.
Right. Robin, would you help me with those subspace equations?
Sure, Jenna. It's pretty simple once you know the overall.
Magia,
Did I ever click the fact that he put his arm around her
You don't have to be
when I
concerned.
played this
I'm
before?
fully in control now.
That's what I'm afraid of.
What?
As long as you hide your feelings by saying this calm on the outside, you're a threat to the crew. Nothing to forget it, let's go. Ooh. I do want to antagonize her.
Look, as long as you hide your feelings by staying this calm on the outside, you're a threat to the crew.
How can you say that?
Because it's true, you're bringing us down to simulator. Never mind, we need to get into simulator, come on.
Because it's true. You're bringing us down in the simulator.
That's insane! I've done nothing to endanger our standings.
Yes, you have. Going into a mission when you're too busy suppressing your rage to do your job is affecting all of our standings in the Academy.
Are you trying to start
That
a fight?
poor guy in the background. Let's just both back down. You're screwing up, it's affecting all of us.
You're screwing up, and it's affecting all of us.
David, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you.
Oh yeah, you did.
I really have been bottling things up. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'll shape up, I swear it.
Yeah, I know you will. But in the future, try to blow up a little bit now and again, you know, so I don't have to make a trip to sickbay. And in the meantime, let's just pretend this little thing didn't happen, okay?
Yes, sir.
Tell that to everyone else around
So
you.
everything straightened out now?
Oh, I think you're going to see a big improvement in the team score.
Absolutely.
You know, I wish I'd have known hitting you would bring up our scores. It'd have saved me a lot of study time. You two sit down. Let me get you a drink.
Is that going to come up to a green screen?
To introduce Captain James T. Kirk.
Thank you. Out there, where you like it, we have enemies, and you'll be the ones dealing with it. I've heard some cadets say the
Yeah, that green screen is kind of sucky.
Well, I'm here to tell you it's not true. Animals don't run star empires. The Klingons may appear brutal, but they also have a deeply rooted code of honor. Study it, understand it. You may prevent the loss of thousands of lives. Let's look at a recent skirmish between the Klingons and the USS Sentinel.
Cadet's log supplemental. The lecture was long but riveting, but it was after the lecture, when Captain Kirk took questions, that the best part occurred.
Yes. You have a question?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. It's a great honor, sir.
What's your question?
Sir, the Klingons have never fully abided by the Organian peace treaty. Why don't we put an end to them once and for all?
Nice and simple. Well, if you're here looking for simple solutions, you're in the wrong place, cadet. And I think we'd take it personally if they felt the same way about us.
David, ask him how he gets away with violating the regs.
What are you kidding? You want to get me in trouble?
Who, me?
Yeah, I feel like that question wasn't worth it. But I am kind of curious. Right. Let's actually save it. And now actually quit. Right, so So, things did go a little bit scuffed when I realised Twitch wasn't set up properly, but the video will work out at least. This means I won't get many views for the for the main video, but once I've got the highlight done, that will solve all that. But yeah, I can't remember how many missions were in this game, but oh, 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 it's morning now. So yeah, sorry, I'm so tired. Hopefully we can get a bit more done next time. Do I stream more Star Trek Starfleet Academy, or do I go back to another game? I would like to hear from people and see what you want to do. Until then, let's just call this a night, morning, whatever the hell kind of time this is. Okay. So, have fun, and yeah, I look forward to hearing from what people want to see more or less. So, goodbye for now.